Hello, one of my subscribers is having issues with pressure on toothbrushes, and also they're worried about the toothpaste not reaching all the areas in their mouth. So what I thought I'd quickly do is bring in two of my brushes from home. So this is an Oral-B IO, and this is an Oral-B, one of the probably the higher end, but these are ones that oscillate and vibrate. So we can turn it on. Lots of different settings. Don't worry too much about the settings. This video isn't about that. And then the IO, if I can get it to work, also has a sensor. So the question from Che was, how do you know if you're pressing too hard or not? If you haven't got a sensor, it's a tricky one. You kind of just have to go by feel. But if you do have a sensor, if you press too hard, you can see it will do green when it's going around the teeth and it's happy that you've got the right pressure. And if you press too hard with this one, it goes kind of red colour. So that's the Posh IO ones. And then these are the sort of next ones down. This is quite an old one actually, so, you know, we'll see. So again, it's a bit more rattly, but you can see it oscillates and rotates. So it's moving around in a kind of circle. And again, it doesn't tell you if you're brushing okay, it's just got the white light for normal, and then if you press too hard, it goes red. I do feel like you have to press slightly harder with this one to make it go red. So this is the one I use most of the time, but the battery's not great with this because it's kind of like a demo head, I think. So I'll probably demonstrate with this one because more of you have this one. I could do half of my mouth with that actually and half with the other, and we'll see how we go. So toothpaste at the moment, my go-to is usually Aquafresh Complete. It's just a plain one with a nice amount of toothpaste. And there's also this one, which I had as a sample. I'm absolutely loving this. And the bonus of this toothpaste is it's got a great amount of fluoride in it, but everything, including the cap, is recyclable, so that's pretty cool. Right, let's get going then. So I'm going to use this one initially, and I'll start with my normal Oral-B. So I use about a pea-sized amount, if not slightly more. Now Che's worry was whether they are getting the toothpaste all around the teeth, so I suggested maybe blobbing it around the mouth first before you start, so you could do. So here you go. So I probably won't talk a lot during this video. So you can see the Aquafresh spreads quite well across all the teeth. I can already feel it in my saliva as well, so I know that it's coated well. If you want, you can add a tiny bit of water onto the tip of your brush like I've just done in my tap, and yeah, just go for it. So start one end and work your way around. So I'm just going to do a whole of my mouth and show you the pressure as well, hopefully, if I can do it right. Okay, so as you can see, my mouth is absolutely covered in toothpaste, so I'm going to spit out a minute. Remembering, you don't need to kind of swallow this toothpaste, you're just pushing it around the mouth. Okay, so that's that toothbrush. I'm going to show you this one as well, because I think it's quite interesting to get an idea of both of them. So I'm just going to wet the head just to moisten it slightly, but you don't need to. And I'm going to use the toothpaste that I've got left in the mouth, because I've got loads around in my saliva, so I definitely don't need any more in. So this one is the IO, one of the IO models. I'll probably start on the inside. I mean, you could see how much fluid I had in my mouth, and that's just from my saliva, basically. Sorry, I'm making a mess before work. Good job we wear a mask at work all day, isn't it? So I haven't put any water in my mouth to rinse out. You don't need to. It's spit, not rinse. You want to keep the toothpaste on. And you can spit out as much as you want. Whatever's comfortable. Sorry, it's a bit gross in the morning having a spit, but you get the gist. So with toothbrushes, it depends what you're using. As you can see, the differences in the heads is a little bit. So hang on, I'll put them level. The IO is slightly bigger. I do find that I'm really sorry, I think it's a Genius model, fits better around the teeth. However, the action of this one being less sort of, less vibration, I suppose, less oscillating, but more vibration, it seems to have a nicer finish at the end. But it's personal preference, how big your teeth are, how it fits round. Don't worry about the toothpaste spreading around. Your saliva will spread it round. If you want to obviously smear it around first, do that. That's a really good idea. Pressure, it depends. It's difficult to explain pressure. If you've got a sensor, even better, and then it does it for you. But you just get used to it. Plaque is soft and sticky, but it's not concrete. You don't need to go over and over and over your teeth. You'll have no enamel left. Come on, guys. Don't overbrush. And just use a smooth toothpaste. But yeah, I'm loving this Arm & Hammer one. So if you want to give that a go, it's not really minty. It's a funny old flavour, but I'm quite addicted to it now. And again, Aquafresh is a good one. Sensitive paste if you're sensitive. Try and stay on them as much as you can. The Colgate Pro Relief is excellent. It's got an ingredient called arginine, which blocks those tubules. And Sensodyne has different ingredients, which again, do the same thing. But Sensodyne, you kind of have to be on it all the time for it to work. Anyway, I've got to get to work now, so I hope that's useful, and any more questions, fire them at me, and I'll see if I can do some more videos as I go.